Hi Aquarius. So I've already done your May 2019 reading. I've been trying to do it again because it was a very confusing reading. There was nothing difficult in the reading. The whole dynamic seemed to be loving someone but holding back from love. I'm going to try it again to see if I can get anything more clearer. You've got the blessed card, okay? Very beautiful. Number 22, the master card. As above, so below. There's this blessed energy around you, Aquarius, okay? You might not feel it. Most of us don't, because this blessed energy seems to come with huge obstacles. But there's not one fairy tale or one myth in this world who hasn't got the same energy, okay? So I'm going to see if I can get a clearer reading for you, Aquarius, because I don't like posting readings that are just so, oh my God, what's going on here? It's like waiting for love, but shutting love out. Come here, go away. So I'm going to give it another go. If it doesn't get any clearer, I'll stay with the original reading. And I hope none of you's mind. I am really straightforward in my work. So I've let you all know. So that's going on for the sign of Aquarius. King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. What you most want is a Tower card. So you want a shift, basically. It's our card. It's a breakthrough. The Empress is helping you get that. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. The Challenge is the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you've still got this card showing up in your relationship house. It's exactly what you got before. Guarding yourself here, Aquarius. Basically, it's what you got before. I was trying to... But you know what? Because what you most want is a Tower, I don't think this is what you want anymore. But there might be a feeling like you don't know how to put these Nine of Wands down. The Fool card in Money and Work, fantastic. Five of Cups at a soul position. That's it. It's the same energy. You're guarding against something, but you're missing it. But this is a bit better, and then you get the Wheel, okay? Now, what I'm going to tell you, in your last reading, your outcome was a Fool. And I thought, I don't know what's going on for you around an emotional issue, Aquarius. But I knew you were going to break through by the end of May. I'm going to do relationship readings next week. And then I'm changing the format of my channel. I don't know what I'm doing yet. But you know what, Aquarius? See if you take the time to like or comment. It does help me a little bit. So I'm going to make some changes. But liking or commenting really helps. Behind you is the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Really nice energy. The King of Pentacles can be an earth sign person, male or female. I don't read gender specific readings, not even in my personal readings, okay? But so a very confident, very regal earth person with the Four of Wands, which means there's been some celebration, some sort of sharing of yourself with this person. Now what you most want is a Tower, and it's right underneath the Nine of Wands, which is the Tower comes in our life. So the Tower is Uranus. It breaks through the shell of Saturn, and Saturn is our fears. And your fears, Aquarius, now please, it's pointless shouting at me, because I'm an Aquarius too, and I really get what's going on here. The Tower comes to free us of our limitations and our defensiveness. Now, we put defenses up to protect the parts of us that feel vulnerable. That's what the human psyche is, so intelligent. But I don't think that you want these defenses anymore. And this is why I had to redo your reading, because it's very similar to the last one. Or maybe someone else has been the Nine of Wands and they're turning up like they've got this armour on themselves. And the armour is keep out, keep away, But Aquarius, the gift is the Empress, which is the gift of love. Can be an earth sign. She tends to represent Taurus. Don't tend to read the cards that way. I read it as a love you can see and you can touch and you can feel. When it's in the High Priestess, it's all on the abstract. Yeah, the Empress, this is a love that you can see, who's right in front of you, but either you or someone else are guarding against this love. But what you want is a Tower card, which means you want to overthrow. You want to overthrow the old guard, Aquarius. And the old guard is literally the armour we put up to avoid ourselves feeling vulnerable. I guarantee you that's what these cards mean. Can you clarify the Nine of Wands for Aquarius, please? What's it? Why is Aquarius? Look, look, look. Protecting your heart. Not wanting to. But this might be another person doing this to you. It can work either way, but the esoteric rule is if someone is coming to us as the Four of Pentacles and Nine of Wands, then they are only mirroring the complexes within us, which means we can resolve the issue when we resolve the inner dynamic within us. And I mostly work at that level. So we get people to dissolve their karmic vibration that keeps attracting this situation. So I don't know if you're holding back or they're holding back, but the Empress as the gift is helping you get the Tower, which means there's someone trying to help you, Aquarius. Sack the old guard. Just sack them and allow this new energy to take control of your life. It's what you most want. And someone, I don't think it actually gets much better than the Empress trying to help you resolve your, put down your defences. Yeah. And she's with the King of Cups. That's one hell of a love, Aquarius, here coming your way. You know what? But you know, like, you know, scar tissue becomes really thick. Or if we have a broken leg, we're really vulnerable around that area. That is why we put defences up. They're called samskaras. And it's just a part of us, when people get too near, we get very sort of frightened because it's stirring up an old hurt. But the old hurt has been stirred up because the universe doesn't want you to live like that, Aquarius. It's trying to help you. And the irony is it's what you most want. Which means what you most want wants you, okay? The Fool card and your money and work. Very, very exciting. New prospects in your money house. You might be called to take some risks. Yeah, risks again are the energy of the Tower. It's almost like, oh my gosh, I would rather die a lion than be eaten as a sheep. That's really what's going on here. There is a huge call, Aquarius, to take a deep breath and to say yes to life. And there's a big part of you that doesn't want to, and a very big part of you that wants to. Page of Pentacles is your obstacle. Might be a young earth sign person who's manifesting these energies, or the Page of Pentacles is about a new beginning. Again, there might be some new opportunities around money, which is the Fool card here. And there's going to be a little bit of fear. Will the page become the queen or the king? Will this grow into a sustainable amount of money? There's nothing in this world is concrete. we live in a world of energy, Aquarius, and we're either riding the wave or we are guarding against it, which is a little bit what's going on in your relationship houses. But around the money and work, I think you're going to take some risks. Now, the irony gets even more extreme, because whoever's guarding and whoever this is putting you in the Five of Cups in a soul position. And this was identical to your last reading. It's like you're keeping them out, but you're waiting for them to come in. And it was too complex for a general reading. I think I'd have lost most of my viewers. The Five of Cups is about missing someone. But either you're the one that's keeping them out and choosing to feel a little bit lost and a little bit depressed about this. Or, as I said before, it's them doing it to you, but what they're doing is holding, they call it the magic mirror and esoteric knowledge, which means the person who's acting out this dynamic is actually a part of us. A classic example, I had this boss who was a bully, and she's not even around me anymore because I managed to untie it within me, so she's got no more power over me. There's a funny old relationship dynamic here, Aquarius, and I think what I'm feeling in my heart is I don't want you to miss, because there's a really nice love here. I mean, it's an outstanding love. The Blessed card with the Empress and the King of Cups. And I don't want my lovely Aquarius to miss stuff like this. The outcome is a beautiful Wheel of Fortune. So where's the wheel turning? Please tell me where the wheel is turning for Aquarius. One card. I will be doing around your emotions. You almost got an identical reading, but this is a bit more straightforward, okay? I think you're going to begin, or the other person is going to begin to let the guard down. Anything else? Yeah, look, the page then moves to the Knight. Love it. Love it. That is what you want. You want a page to become a knight and then a king. I think for some of you this might be a new relationship, but for some of you it's already existing relationship, because the king and the empress is quite a mature energy. Some of you might not even know there's feelings there, because the energy is so guarded. This is like, you know, like the old guard. I'm sorry, I am such an Aquarius, but you know, like the old, the establishment that's now collapsing in front of our eyes. It's like them guarding, they're guarding there. And I think I can definitely be someone who's very, very vulnerable around my heart. Because most people who are into things like the tarot and astrology, they're very, very wired up around transformative energies and energies of the soul, which means automatically you've had some experiences that have pierced you to the core, Aquarius, okay? And that's why we become guarded. It's not because we're bad, but when we know ourselves and how the psyche works, which is exactly what I do, we become free. We become free once we understand the why of it. I think this is, and you know what, you're married, I knew you were moving forward to the end of May, and this is just clarified it to me. Do you want to give another message to lovely Aquarius, please? My heart, confidence, self-esteem, stand up tall, but this is one hell of a gorgeous queen for you. I mean, this is my beautiful Lilith, okay? I'm sort of laughing, but a bit just confident in your sexuality, but this might be the person that you're attracted to, and there's a lot of attraction there. And sometimes the greater the attraction, the greater the fear, because of the vulnerability. Okay, Aquarius, that much better reading. Love you lots. You can get a personal reading with me. It's in the About section. And as I said, my channel format's going to be changing from May. Haha, the full card, see? Anyhow, I love you lots, guys. Just deep breath, left hand on your heart. Take a deep breath and allow this love in, okay? Speak to you later. Bye.